I'm Jim Clementi.
I'm Paul Holes.
I'm a retired FBI profiler.
Recently retired cold case investigator.
And I'm your host for Evil Has a Name.
My story about the Golden State Killer. There are many things that made this investigation so challenging. One is just the magnitude of this case. Just with the 56 attacks in Northern California and Southern California, that's 56 police reports, and I don't think people understand what a police report really contains. We had over 15,000 pages of information. I had to read all of that and try to maintain all these facts as I'm proceeding with the investigation, as I'm evaluating suspects, let alone the fact that we were dealing with an intelligent offender who was doing everything he could during the course of his attacks to prevent himself from being caught. DNA laws were changed in California just to try to solve this case through this passage of Prop 69 back in 2004.
It's an ingenious way to take the fact that people have been trying to trace their ancestry by using their DNA and putting this into databases so they can make connections. And now law enforcement is using that same set of databases to make connections of their own.
We spent 44 years using traditional law enforcement and forensic methods, and we didn't even get close. And then we utilized this new tool, and that led us to D'Angelo.
The State Department of Justice provided the initial information that there were similarities between the Santa Barbara murders and the East Area Rapists' method of operation.
The attacks do continue until 1979, when the East Area Rapist disappears. There are whispers that he might have moved away, gone to jail, or even died. But with no arrests and no new leads, the case goes cold.
The biggest moment that I experienced actually came after the arrest. My cell phone lights up, and it's a victim from the series who I hadn't spoken to in almost 10 years. And I hear this meek voice just say, "Is it him? Is it really him?" And I said, "Yes, it's him, and he will never get out again to hurt anybody else." That was the reward. After 24 years, right there, I experienced, okay, I did it.